Harry, this is Lord Potato, and this is What If Naruto Was Betrayed and Banished, Part 2. Last time that we left off is where Naruto was betrayed by by all his friends, except for Shikamaru, Choji, and the OGs, the ramen place, and, yeah, everyone betrayed him. Then he also got banished at that time. Also, Sasuke did betray him, and yeah, he got banished still. But Sasuke still went rogue and all that. I forgot to mention. Yeah. So yeah, what's it called? So yeah, Sasuke still went rogue and all that, and then Naruto, he was getting chased he got chased down by Ambu's, Enya, the old lady, the Enya the hag, with her stand Justice, defeated them and stabbed Naruto with the stand, giving him two stands. King Crimson and Killer Queen, the two stands that Naruto got. And so Naruto trained for 4 years in Egypt with Dio, Enya, and other stand users. You know, the original stand users from Egypt when they went against the Star Crusaders. Yeah, that's basically who they are. Let me continue. Then, after 4 years of Naruto training, and he's now 16, he goes back towards the five great nations, and he lands at not Rice Country, Tea Country. No, not Tea Country, Tea Land or whatever the hell. So yeah, they landed at Tea Country, and what's it called? Anya had sent one of a stand user spy to get more stand users, and there were 200 people that only 150 people survived on getting a stand, and 50 of them died. Now, these 150 people were told by Dio to train Naruto in elements. So of course, there's where we begin. So Naruto, he's been trained more by the different element users from different ninjas. Ranging from water to fire to earth to wind to Kenkai users, and also lightning. Even though Naruto's so the ninjas did give him a paper for us to see what chakra nature he had. So Naruto had ice. No, I'm just kidding. Not ice. Wind, water, fire, and lightning. He didn't have earth, so of course he just had to train really hard to get earth. And after getting those jutsus down and all that, Dio was like, so it took 2 months. Yes. So now it's 2 months after that whole training. Naruto has learned really fast. He also learned how to merge his different chakra infinities to make a special chakra nature. Like earth and water to make wood style, even though his wood style not that great. But at that time, Naruto, since he is the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki host, Kurama was telling him about, so kid, you really are gonna destroy Konoha with those two interesting beings behind. Naruto says, shut up, Fox. I need to do shut the fuck up, and then after I destroy Konoha, I'll let you be set free. Then Kurama said, really? You don't want to use my power? Your power's damn annoying. You won't even let me use my own chakra while you interrupting me half the time, asshole. And Kurama's like, fine. How about this, kid? I'll help you get more power if we destroy Konoha together. Naruto says, fine. So, after those 2 months, Naruto, since he's actually a commander on about 50 of the new stand users, he's one of the commander. You see here, Enya the hag is a commander for like other stand users, for like the army that they got 150. and the original stand users that were under the command of Dio. So what's it called? So what's it called? Not what you call Polnareff or no, yeah, Polnar, yeah, Polar, no, fuck, I forgot his name. Kakio or Polnar, Polnareff is not on this stand user. So yeah, it's mostly a bunch of Indians and the stand user Crusader they had to go against. So yeah, so basically those are commanders, but Enya the Hag and Naruto Uzumaki are actually lieutenants, and Dio is the true lord of all every other stand user. So of course, Dio still has like he can survive. He can't survive the sun, the day, and all that. So they had to get him to a very close, dark place. So Naruto is just telling Dio, okay, so telling Dio about his village and how all this, and other people from rogue different religions telling about their own village and all that. And Dio says, interesting. Let's attack the Wind Village. So the Wind Village is basically the Sand Village. The Wind Nation is basically the Sand Village. So they went at night to go attack the Sand Village. All the rogue ninjas as a stand user and all that. They have different stand users. So some range from fire, some range to water, wind stand users, and other stand users. One actually has a very rare stand user ability, and that is sort of like a space ability one. He can summon sort of small meteors from the sky. Decent small meteors from the sky hitting people and all that. And so between those rogue ninjas and all that, they sometimes have kenkas and all that. So yeah. So when they go to what the hell the fuck there? When they go to the Sand Village, Deidara and Sorcery are over there attacking uh basically Gara, Tamari, Konkoro, and others. So of course Gara still gets defeated and all that. But when that whole mess happens and all that, Dio says, there'd be a good opportunity to just take this village over. But I don't like the sun and how the heat in this place is. So whatever, we still just take over this place. And the Egypt people say, this place looks kind of homey and all that. And so Dio said, okay, we take over this. Well, I mean, he did let people vote if they want to take over this village, the Sand Village. And they said, yeah. And some of the rogue ninjas said, sure. Because they needed a main base to actually go take other nations out. So, of course, they go, and after Konkoro and Tamari couldn't really do much and all that, the rogue ninjas and Dio and Enya and Naruto went to attack. So of course people were still hurt and all that, and rogue ninjas did kind of use their like jutsus and all that, just for distraction and all that. And people were like, "What the hell? We're still getting attacked! Damn it!" Some people got killed. Some people couldn't even see what the hell they were happening, how they're dying and all that, because some people are using their stands already. And Naruto is just seeing from afar, seeing how this mass destruction's happening, but he's really not caring. He's happy. And Enya is right next to him, and Dio's also Naruto's right next to Dio, and Enya's right next to Dio also. And the rogue ninjas are the ones who are attacking the village and all that. So yeah, they know about their stance ability now because they trained with Naruto to learn how to do their stance. So of course, Tamari and Kankuro had to run out of the village. What's it called? Uh, what was her name? Fuck. The old lady from the Sand Village. She came out using puppets and all that. And, Enya decides to go and fight her. And so she said, "So, it seems like you dare to attack my village." Enya said, "Oh, you look like a weakling to me." And she says, "Really?" So of course, Enya did throw her, what's it called? Well, decide to just use a very sharp object around. And just like, no, not this. Fuck, I fucked that up. No. I'm gonna just say Enya went against the old lady and Enya managed to defeat her pretty easily. And, Naruto saw Tamari and Kankuro, and Naruto was walking towards them. Kankuro and Tamari was like, "What the? You're that one blonde kid that was in the tuning exams." Naruto says, "I am Naruto Uzumaki, the one to destroy this village and the one to let my Lord Tio conquer this world and this nation." And Tamari was like, "I won't let you do that." And when she was about to attack him, Naruto was right in front of her. Well, not right in front of her. Tamari used one of the wind skills, and Naruto just says King Crimson. And his hair kind of flew right in front of him to see what's gonna happen. So of course Naruto just dodges the wind attack, and Tamari's shocked. Kankuro tried to attack Naruto. Naruto used Killer Queen, just touched the puppet, and then jumped backwards. And Naruto says, "You two are not gonna be able to defeat me." And he said, and Kankuro said, "Yeah, right." He looked at his puppet first. He was like, "What is happening?" Naruto put his hand out, like a whole detonator and all that, and just says, "Killer Queen." Killing Kankuro, one-shotting because of the explosion. Now the explosion was a little bit much bigger than just Killer Queen and original canon with Kiri. So yeah, Kankuro is dead and Tamari is shocked. He's like, "How? Damn it, I have to escape the village." So of course Tamari tried to run away, but Naruto managed to catch Tamari off and tap Tamari, just like touching her and using Killer Queen. But Naruto is just waiting to see if she's gonna go to Konoha. Now Naruto asked Dio if he can go follow her to see if she's gonna go to Konoha. And Dio said, "Yes, you can go, but three of those rogue ninjas supposed to go with you." And Naruto says, "Hey," he picked one water user, one fire user, and then another water user, rogue ninja. And so they follow Naruto. Naruto was staying still at the same range of Killer Queen's ability, can't be disabled and all that. And it's a pretty long range, so of course Tamari really can't sense Naruto at all. And then Naruto saw where Tamari was going, and then Team 7, containing Kakashi, Sasakura, Sai, and I'm gonna say not Shikamaru. I wouldn't do Shikamaru like that. Nah, it isn't Shikamaru. It's Sai, Sasakura, Kakashi, and you know what? Screw it, Neji. No, Neji really didn't. He's sad because, also I should mention, Neji was sad. So yeah, Mike Guy's team is there, so of course that contains Lee, Tenten, and Neji. So Mike Guy and what's called Rock Lee, and Neji really didn't hate Naruto or made fun of him when he got banished. Also, where Jiraiya went, well, that's another thing for another time. So, Naruto was just seeing where Tamari's at, and when Tamari kind of fell on Kakashi's hand, Kakashi said, Tamari. No, not Tamari. It was Sasuke says, Tamari. And Sai was just looking around and all that. He was like, what happened? Sasuke said to Tamari. And Tamari says, my village got attacked by Naruto and some ninjas. I can't tell how or what's happened, but he managed to kill Kankuro with only one touch on his puppet. I don't know what happened next. I just saw him exploded. And Kakashi was shocked. Naruto, you said? And Tamari nodded her head. And Neji and Rock Lee and my guy was like, And Sai heard the word Naruto Uzumaki. He said, interesting. Naruto, since he was a distance away, he decided to go. Boom! Now, Tamari was about to explode because the explosion is happening now. And Kakashi saw this quickly enough, so he grabbed Sasuke. But Sai didn't manage to get lucky enough. Well, he managed to get lucky enough. He just got a lot of burnt marks on him. But Tamari's now dead. The explosion happened. And Kakashi was like, what the hell? So, of course, Naruto says, well, at least they know that the little explosion gift for them. And the ninja says, do we dare attack them? One is Kakashi, the copy ninja, and the other is Mike Guy. Do you want to attack them, Naruto, Lieutenant? And Naruto says, no, we should not. Contain combat. We should go back. Yes, my lord. So, of course, Naruto and the, three ninjas decide to go back. So, of course, Kakashi is thinking, asking Mike Guy if you want to go ahead. But there's going to be rogue ninjas over there. Mike Guy, Sai, and Sasuke, and Kakashi, and Neji, Tenten, and Rock Lee decide to have to go back to the Leaf Village and explain this to Lady Tsunade. Now, Naruto gets to where Dio has just fully killed everyone, and also Dio went to the Wind, the Wind Daimyo, and the Wind Daimyo was like, what is the meaning of this? Dio already killed everyone's servants, and Dio said, you look very fancy. Can I know who you are? And some of the ninjas says, that is the Wind Daimyo, the one that's supposed to give all the missions to the Sand Village and all that. What is a Wind Daimyo? And then Dio then tell one of the ninjas, go find Naruto Uzumaki, my lieutenant, and ask him to come here. And one of the ninjas nodded, Shin-shun away, and went to where Naruto's at. Then he appeared right in front of Naruto. Naruto was not on guard because he noticed the chakra signature. And the rogue ninja said, Naruto Uzumaki, a lieutenant, or Lieutenant Naruto. Lord Dio has just summoned me to tell you to come to the Wind Daimyo palace. Naruto nodded, and he already bought it fucking really fast to where Dio sat. So, of course, Dio is just like looking at the Wind Daimyo, and Naruto then decided to appear right behind Dio. And Naruto says, yes, my lord. And Dio said, Naruto. Naruto. So, this is the Wind Daimyo. What should we do with him? Naruto said, well, we're not really gonna ask for missions, so there's really no point that much. Besides, we can just take money from anything. What are they gonna try to stop us? Did Wind Daimyo decide to beg for his life? And Dio said, this place looks like a good place. And Dio already stuck his fingers into the Wind Daimyo, sucking out his blood, and the Daimyo dies. And then Dio says, this looks like a great place. Just gotta turn off those damn annoying lights. And cover up some of the windows so they can just look just like my place back at Egypt. And Naruto nodded his head and said, okay, goodbye, Lord Dio. I gotta go check on the state on how this village is at and how many people have just died. And Dio said, fine, go ahead, Naruto. Naruto went towards the village. He saw some rogue ninjas sort of hurt, but some others healing them because, yeah, they were healers and all that. And Naruto kind of asked Enya the hag, so, did anyone died or is everyone still alive? Enya looks at Naruto and said, well, no one's dead. Everyone is still alive. We didn't lose anyone. Some people are still hurt, sort of. And Naruto said, okay, this place we're gonna have to be our base of operations, since Lord Dio has just decided to pick out the Wind Daimyo's place as his palace. And Enya the hag was like, okay. So of course they're gonna stay there for a while. Back with what's called Gaara and Deidara and Sasori. Gaara has fully got extracted, and Gaara does not have the Shikaku, and he is fully dead. He cannot be brought back to life. So yeah, that happens. But back to Konoha. Konoha, what's it called? Tsunade was outraged, and Naruto decided to just destroy, what's it called? The Sand Village. With a bunch of rogue ninjas and kill Tamari for more information. And well, she thought maybe, but yeah, that's the only thing they said. So of course, Tsunade is thinking of bringing a army towards the Sand Village, but if she's wrong, she's gonna act like a real dumbass trying to attack the Sand Village. So of course, not even information has gotten out about the Sand Village has been invaded by Lord Dio. They haven't sent that public. So of course, all those like village civilians in the Sand Village are dead. All those like ninjas in there, dead. None of them could escape the stand users. So of course, Naruto is just in the village now. And while the rogue ninjas are in the houses kind of sleeping and all that. And Naruto is now going to Lord Dio's palace. The old Wind Daimyo palace. Naruto goes in there, tells Lord Dio and Enya the hag that he is going to the Stone Village, the Cloud Village, and even maybe the Mist Village to spy on them. To see if they have any powerful abilities or anything. And Dio says, I will allow it. Besides, we still gotta recover a little bit about our strength. But after that, we will come and follow you to see if we would destroy another village. So which village do you set on to be destroyed second now? Naruto. Naruto thinks about it, and so Naruto then explains that the Earth Village is the next closest thing. Then after that will be the Lightning Village. Then after that will be the Mist Village. But the smaller villages around us will be good enough to see if we can get stand users from them. So of course, Dio nodded and Enya the hag also nodded. Naruto decides to leave, but before doing that, he decides to get a three-man squad on him. So of course he asked for 3 rogue ninjas to come along with him to go scout the Earth Village where the Tsuchikage is at and all that. So of course a month passes, and all those villages around them, since they are in the sand and all that, and other villages around them, Dio has asked rogue ninjas and even Aang the Hag to go get ninjas to see if they're willing to help. If they're not, slaughter the village. So of course, mostly around everywhere around, sort of near the sand and wind village around. Not wind. The sand village, like other places and all that. Their army kind of grew. It was 150. Now it's 369 people with stands. Some have taken Genkais, but some don't. And Naruto has already passed a month. Now Naruto managed to send a messenger bird back to one of the rogue ninjas, because I know T wasn't gonna probably get it and all that. And one of the rogue ninjas goes up to Dio and says, "My lord, Naruto, the Lieutenant Naruto, has just sent a message about the Stone Village being sort of weak. It'd be a good time to attack it now." Okay, so what I mean about that is, since that month sort of passed and all that, during that month, the 2 tails still got captured, but the 3 tails also did get captured. But I mean the 4 and 5 tails got captured. So right, Goku, and the I forgot the other tail beasts. So yeah, they got captured, and Naruto saying this is a good time because their tail beasts are gone. So of course, the Akatis are up to 5 tails. That how many tail beasts that they got and all that. So of course, Naruto is still kind of just looking at the village and all that. And Naruto has actually used one of Killer Queen's new ability from the requirement. The requirement stand, the arrow that he got from it. The ability is called Landmine. So of course he placed a bunch of places landmines, and then he just says, "Well, let the show begin." So Dio managed to get there, and Naruto says, "Don't walk in, my lord. I will explode it first." And the Tsuchikage and his granddaughter are just thinking of how to get like their tail beasts back from the Akatsu's and all that. And then they hear boom, 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 boom. And it was like, the Tsuchikage was like, "What the?" I mean, Oniki was like, "What the?" And then a bunch of ninjas has come in and says, "Tsuchikage, the village is getting attacked." And then Oniki says, "Damn it, those Akatsu's." And then the ninja says, "No, it's not. It's another group." And Naruto actually went behind the ninja that was telling the Tsuchikage. Dio was behind Naruto, since Naruto was protecting Dio from any harm. And Naruto says, "Move out of my way, weakling." And the ninja said, "Wait." Well, he turned around, got boom, poof, exploded him. And Naruto and Dio walk into the office. Naruto says, "Lord Dio, this is the Tsuchikage, the Kage of this village, the village that we're gonna raid and destroy it." And Dio said, "Okay, Naruto." And Oniki was like, "What is the meaning of this?" Dio says, "None of your business, you weakling." Also, they did this at the night because Dio, gets burned from the sun. Yeah, and all that. Yep. And Tsuchikage was like, "You think you can dare take a fool of me?" I mean, not take a fool, make a fool of me. Tries to attack Dio with the what's it called, particle release. And when Oniki was about to use it, Dio said, Sworzo. Let time flow. Well, not let time flow. He just says Sworzo, and time just stops. Dio walks to Oniki and just says, he just throws a bunch of knives around Oniki and then says, let time flow. And Oniki shoots the particle release, but a bunch of knives just got implanted into his body like a porcupine. And Oniki falls down lifeless. And his daughter was like, no! Tries to attack Dio, but Naruto appears right in front of him and says, you dare attack my leader? And she jumps backwards and she says, who are you? Naruto having yellow hair, just like Dio having yellow hair. I forgot her name. I think her name was Konoki? No, not Konoki. I forgot. Whatever. She says, son? Are you the son of this bastard that just killed my grandfather? Naruto laughs and says, no, this is my lord. I will protect him with my life. He's the one that showed me true life. True power to kill these nations for how they treated me or my nation. And she said, what nation are you from? Naruto says, the Leaf Village, but you won't be able to tell them anything. Just like Sand Village and the Wind Daimyo, they're already dead. And she said, what? I'm not gonna die. She tries to throw lava attacks at Naruto. Naruto used King Crimson to punch the lava away from Dio, or block it, or even dodge it. And when Naruto was right behind Kyoki? Okay, I keep forgetting her name. Let me go search her. I'm gonna just say Kartasuki. And she just says, die! And Naruto already behind her and just says, no, you die. Already just killing her, just shoving King Crimson's hand into her heart and pulling it in and out. And she dies. And Naruto says, my lord, she is already dead. Dio says, good. Now we go to the Earth Daimyo. So of course they go, and they kill the Daimyo and all that. And so this is their second base of operations and all that. And so this is where I'm gonna leave it off. But let me go to Jiraiya. Now, where is Jiraiya? Exactly. Jiraiya, when he heard about Naruto getting banished, his heart was broken. He was angry at Tsunade, the fact that she's banishing the fourth Hokage's son, and even the third Hokage's favorite grandson and all that. And Jiraiya decides to just leave, like he fully just decides to leave with Konoha. He said he was never gonna come back, and he resigned being a ninja for Konoha. So of course, Danzo can't really do shit about Jiraiya leaving and all that. And Tsunade was just saddened that her former teammate Jiraiya, one of the legendary Sanins, has just resigned being a Sanin and a ninja for Konoha. So of course, Jiraiya, when he heard about his student leaving and all that, and getting banished, he tried to look for him, but couldn't. So basically, Jiraiya just trained in the Toad, in the freaking Toad summoning world, learning about more Sage mode to complete his Sage mode, and to actually fight Naruto one day to train him in Sage mode. But his spy network in Earth Village and Sand Village actually just died down. Like he had no spies around there no more. So yeah, Naruto's the one that killed all his spy ninjas in the Earth Village and Sand Village. So none of the information can be leaked out. So yeah, that's the thing. And Naruto is now thinking of going to the Lightning Village. But Dio assisted to him to then train before going to the Lightning Village for him to get stronger. So of course Naruto then agreed. So this is where I'm actually gonna leave it off. This is part 2 of what if Naruto was betrayed and banished. King Crimson out! No, just kidding. I don't know what I was gonna say. I tried to just scream out King Crimson. Well, yeah. Have a nice potato day. Potato night. Potato seed. Potato, potato. Ignore that last part. Potato.